Okay, I'm making sure that I am live. Let me check it on my phone just to make sure. Because I was doing like this countdown, so I thought maybe it won't do it until exactly 5 o'clock. Maybe. I'm not sure. Let's see. Am I live? How do I check this? Videos. Okay, it shows I'm live. Okay. Hi, Resourceful Mama. Hi, Sophie Hounsell. I'm sorry, I'm sure I said your last name wrong. Hey, Mary Lapine. Janine Dolman. Hello, hello. So I'm going to give everybody just a second to pop on here. Hi, Liz. So I normally do the live streams just a little bit later in the evening, but we actually have some really, according to the weatherman, like intense weather heading our way. So I just didn't want to do it whenever it's like raining a lot and like lightning and thunder and all that stuff, and then I lose like connection, you know, or the connection's all glitchy or whatever. Hi, Katie. Hi, Anna. Look at you being a live stream vet now. I know, it's so fun. I don't know. There's just something about like, I mentioned once, and I guess maybe like the first live stream, I'm like, I feel like it's a big slumber party. Like we're just all in here like chatting and girl talk and all that fun stuff. So fun. Okay, so we'll be joining you with the challenge. Awesome. Currently raining in Corpus Christi. It's supposed to be like 100%, like in an hour, is what they said. So, like they said, like hail and like tornadoes and like rain and like all sorts of like awful stuff. Sorry, my hair just looks like really gross. Let me fix it real quick. Okay. Really need to do the no spin month. Well, that is why we are all here. So I announced this on my Instagram that I was thinking about doing the no spin January, which I usually do every year, but sometimes, of course, like, you know, depending on situations, it's like, oh, we're going to do it this year or not. But we're going to do it again this year. And I always get a lot of questions about, I don't want to say rules, but there's always like guidelines, kind of like what's allowed and what can I do and like questions and stuff like that. So I thought it'd be fun to do this live stream. So if you guys had any questions, you know, I can just kind of give my feedback about what I think, you know, would be a good guideline to go about regarding that. Let's see, summer party. Well, it's sunny in Melbourne. Nice. Australia. Hi from Ireland. Wish I could. We have a vacation plan, so I know it won't happen. Yeah, if you have something like that, if it's like a pre-existing vacation, then obviously enjoy yourself. So again, if you guys have any questions as far as like, you know, the no spin January, or any suggestions about like, you know, what you guys are going to be doing maybe and things like that, I think that would be very fun to chat about. I'll probably only be on here for like half an hour, just because it's going to be dinner time and all that stuff, and I'm sure you guys all have plans as well. So let me see real quick. And Matt's downstairs with the twins and with Connor. Last time I had them all in here with me, and there's kind of a lot going on. So, and excuse my voice, I've been sick for the last like few days. Oh, hi! So, okay, so what is your name? Rave, oh, hold on. Raves, Rants, Reviews. What is your real name? I forgot exactly what it is. So I'm just going to read the comments here for a second. Because like I said, in my last live stream, I was just kind of all over the place. So I want to make sure. Jill. Okay, hi, Jill. Just want to make sure I'm not so scattered brain like I was last time. So who is doing the no spend, and what are your savings goals? Like, do you have a certain amount that you're wanting to save from your budget? Hi, Christy, definitely joining the no spend. Well, thanks, Megan. How much money do you plan on saving during that month? I think for us, we should save, it's like around 600 bucks. Oh, hi, Audrey. Fun. Okay, Florida Beach Mom. Okay, so is it just sticking to necessities? Yeah, so the way we typically do the no spend is it's like no personal spend money, no eating out money, which I might allot like 50 bucks. So we could like go out to eat like maybe once. I'm not really sure, kind of on the fence about that. Because going the entire month, like not eating out for us is like really hard. It kind of like puts us in a dark place. We're like, oh, we just want Mexican food so bad, like some queso, you know. So I don't know, we're kind of like maybe just a little bit of like eat out money so we can have like dinner, you know, one time out. But yeah, it's like you just pay your bills, you go to the grocery store. I also usually incorporate kind of like a purge your pantry type challenge, but I've been doing that the last month, so I'm not sure how much that's gonna happen next month. But you're just trying to be a little bit more intentional with your spending for the month. And January is a really great time to do that because we're just getting off the holiday season where I'm sure a lot of us are, you know, buying gifts for family members and friends. And even though you budget for that kind of thing, sometimes you go over budget, and especially during the holidays, and it's just totally understandable. So that's why the no spend, like the January, you know, time frame is usually very helpful to other people. Let's see. Let me just read these real quick. We spend $450 a month. I'd like to spend half. Mia, is that for groceries? Is that what you're saying? Hi, I'm trying to practice not to keep swiping my card. I'm going to leave my cards locked at home for the month. See, that's tempting. It's like, even I went to pick up something from the store the other day, and I just went in real quick. I needed to get ketchup, an onion, and I got some brownies. But I, you know, usually spend cash for groceries, and I went up to one of the little self-checkout areas, and there was like a big sign on it that said no cash. So I don't know if the cash dispenser was empty, so I had to use my debit card. So I hear you though. It's so easy to just be like, swipe it. We want to save around $400 normally grocery budget per month. Hi, Jana and Eric. How fun. Okay, let's see. I saw some questions up here. I'm just kind of scrolling through these. Okay. Yeah, we had to increase our grocery budget to about $600 because we spend, it's like between like $120, $130 a month on diapers and formula. So it used to be $500 a month, so we bumped up to $600, but I would love to not spend that much on groceries next month, but you never know. Okay, I am in. We are putting money towards a half a beef. Oh man, see, I love that. I'm sure that we can totally do that around here in our area where you get like a cow and you can put it in your freezer. I've just never looked into it because I've never had a big enough deep freezer. I had a deep freezer a long time ago, but we just recently got a deep freezer for our garage. So I'm gonna look into that and see if it's cheaper just to buy like 400 pounds of meat and just put it in your freezer. But at the same time, our family's kind of small, so I don't know if we would need all that. I guess you can do like quarters or something. Let's see. Hello from Michigan. I'm in for the no spend January. Awesome, Nicole. How much money do you plan on saving? Let's see. Oh, hi. Oh my gosh, Angie's here from Our Life on a Budget. She has an awesome channel. You gotta go check her out. Okay, so 40-pound increments for the beef. Okay. I just have to, I'm sure they obviously like have that in our area because we live in like, you know, we have like a bunch of cows and like rodeo is what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah, like we have a lot of livestock is what I'm trying to say. So I'm sure that we have that kind of thing here as well. I just have never really looked into it. But yeah, so let me know, like, how much money do you guys plan on saving? Like I said, for us, it should be about $600. And, let's see. Oh, okay. Okay. I plan on saving at least $300. I'm getting back into couponing in my pantry. Okay, so some people I have seen that like coupon like crazy and they can save so much money. I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know. I've tried to look for coupons and I don't know. I guess I'm sure I'm doing it wrong. But yeah, so what I like about the no spend is, like I said, it's like right after the holidays whenever, you know, you've kind of overindulged a little bit. I don't know about you guys, but I know I have a tendency to do that. I was just down there baking cookies and just, again, overindulging. And on the fence about no spend January. Oh, last time we tried, we bought a car. First time we tried, we bought a cat. Maybe third time it's a charm. Maybe this time we'll get a puppy. No, yeah, the no spend is definitely something that, you know, it's kind of like riding your own wave. You know, you can have your own rules with it. There's, you know, you don't have to be so restrictive if it's something that you know, you won't really enjoy, because like sometimes people do it and it's just like, oh, I didn't get to go out to eat at all, and the whole month, like no personal spend money, like it was just a little too much. So, you know, if you want to do the no spend, but like kind of like how I was saying earlier, maybe a little bit of money for like one night going out to eat, or maybe like $10 of like just some personal spend money if you want to go buy yourself like some coffee, or, you know, something like that, like some kind of a little treat throughout the month, as long as you're still working towards your big overall goal. So again, for us, it's about $600 initially we would save, because we're not going to have any personal spend money, and then not have any eat out money. So if I want to push it a little bit further, I could, or if I want to kind of take it back a little bit, I can do that as well by, you know, again, not being so restrictive on it. But for me, again, it's kind of a good cleanse, just because you can, again, like I've done before in the past, like have a pantry purge where I'm like, okay, we are just really going to eat out of the pantry this month. Of course, go to the grocery store and get like fresh produce and like bread and milk and all that stuff. But like, I have all those chicken wings we need to cook, or we have, you know, spaghetti that we need to make, or whatever, you know what I mean? So that's what kind of works for us. It's just a nice month to kind of cleanse, like again, our pantry, purge our pantry, and, you know, go through that. Okay, let me make sure I'm catching up on the comments over here. Ginger Martin, hi, I love your channel. Thank you. Well, thank you very much. I love your comment. Pantry purge is a great idea. Hey, Noreen. Yeah, and again, we've been kind of doing that right now, just because seems like I'll go to the grocery store and I don't know, like I have a list and I have like a menu, and then I come home and I still have like extra food. So it's nice every few months to kind of like go through your pantry, eat out of your pantry first. Let's see. Java chip coffee trips. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. She says, hi, I made it. I really want to do the no spend month. My only weakness is Java chip coffee trips. Okay, so again, like maybe instead of doing that like, you know, once a week or however often you do it, like maybe do it like once every other week or whatever, you know what I mean? Like you can still totally do things during the no spend, just again, like maybe scale it back a little bit. Let's see. Okay, so Anna says, my boyfriend got a promotion and his commission checks are increasing by a lot. That's awesome. For January, we'll probably save that whole $600 plus check and throw it towards our house fund. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. So you guys are like saving for a house, obviously. That's exciting. Again, sorry, excuse my voice if you're just now joining. I got sick like a few days ago and it was awful. I had this like really bad cold and like headache and all that stuff. So I'm just now getting over it. That is so funny. My wife is hooked, Wilkins. That's so funny. Well, your wife obviously has good taste. Yeah, so if you guys are going to be doing the no spend, I'm curious, are you wanting to save money so you can put it towards some debt? Are you or do you have like another savings goal? How many of you guys are, you know, paying off debt and doing the Dave Ramsey plan? I'm super interested to know. Okay, new job in January, so I probably would do a no spend in February. And that's still totally awesome. Someone the other day on Instagram said that they're doing a no spend like December, January, February, March, like 4 months. So, okay, Florida Beach Mom says to start my emergency fund. Now, is that for baby step 1 or baby step 3? Baby fund mostly. Okay, so that's baby step 1 for, Hulda 2002. Oh, Angie, need to start paying off the house. Oh my goodness, I am obsessed, which is why we are doing the no spend, because that's where our extra money is going to go. It's going to go towards our house, because every little bit counts. You know, it's just like any other debt, you know, you start knocking it out, and next thing you know, it's gone. Okay, let's see. Let me just make sure I'm reading these. It's so funny. Okay, so oh, you're expecting a baby. I didn't know that. Did I know? I don't think I knew that. Oh my gosh, congratulations. Okay. So Jill says, house fund, trying to get 50,000 and currently have 11,350. That is awesome. You know, it's amazing whenever you really start like focusing in on a goal like that. Like you will be so surprised like how quickly that comes about. Like whenever you are just really fired up and you're intense and you do things like no spend months and you start selling stuff. Really awesome. Okay, so oh no, I don't mean to block you. I didn't mean to do that. It says, gosh, my husband is dying with not eating out. I tell him that we need to reach our goal and we have to make it happen. So see, there you go. It's like for us, like our big thing is eating out. Like we've always been really bad and struggled with eating out. And so it's like, okay, if you know that that's something that's maybe like a problem, but you still want to do the no spend, like just kind of make it more of a goal of like, okay, listen, like if we do really good with our no spend this week, we'll go out to eat like on Friday. And instead of it being that one, you know, expensive restaurant that we usually like, maybe we'll just go pick up something like some takeout and bring it home or something. Just try to scale it back. Again, that way it's not just completely off limits, but you're still doing and participating in the no spend and you're still able to like get little treats and stuff like that. Like I am not so like my rules are like, oh, it's all or nothing, you know. It's like if you still want to do it but you want to do some other things in the meantime, I think that's totally great. Let's see. Yes, Tracy, I am. I was mentioning that earlier. I got like some kind of funk earlier. It happens when you have little ones and they go to school. And you know what's funny about Connor? Every time I pick him up from school, he has like these little like treats, I guess. Like these little kids bring these little toys and just like random things and they trade them. So Connor came home the other day with this marble and this little, it looked like a little gummy bear, but it was made out of plastic. And he was just like, oh, I got this because I traded a pencil for it. It's like barter system for 1-year-olds. Baby step 3B for us, and once I finish court reporting school, oh my goodness, what is that? I can't wait to also start the rest of a baby steps. It's so much fun to think about our future now with no debt. Anna, I tell you what, man, girl, I know exactly how you feel. Like whenever we first started the Dave Ramsey plan, like just thinking about like, oh, you know, in a year or two or whatever, you know, like we don't have any debt and we have an emergency fund and we can like, you know, do all these things. It's such an incredible thought. So that's why sometimes these little no spends like this, you know, oh no, Mia, yeah, it has started. Oh no, someone tell Mia that the live stream started. Maybe tell her to refresh her screen, or can I respond to her? Mia says, has it started yet? I'm just seeing the no spend January screen. Okay, let's see. No, it won't let me respond to her. Okay, Simplify Beauty. I'm newly divorced, so my no-spend savings will go towards my emergency fund. Well, I'm definitely sorry to hear that, but you are definitely on the right plan if you want to kind of stabilize your finances and your future and all that stuff with getting, you know, an emergency fund together. It's definitely a great program to be on. Let's see. Mackenzie asks, what motivation tips do you have? So for me, I just get really, I am a numbers person, okay? Like I am a Dave Ramsey person. I am the saver. I just get really motivated by reaching a financial goal. So if I look at our bank account and I see the extra numbers in there, you know, like the extra like money or whatever, that just really motivates me. I know some people, you know, may not agree with that because it's just not really their thing. They might get motivated by other things, but for me, it's like, I just feel really good just not spending money and knowing that I made smart choices. And so I just get really, so, and another thing is because I really enjoy, again, the no spend January for me is also kind of like a purge, and it's the opportunity to do things differently. So usually for that month, like we are more intentional with like spending more time, like family time. You know, I think sometimes like with today's, you know, like how we are with society, it's like you want to go out for entertainment. So a lot of times you're like, well, let's go to a restaurant, or let's go to a movie, or let's go to some, you know, take the kids to some kind of like game arcade, and all those things cost money, which is totally fine. That's why we have entertainment money to, you know, indulge in things like that. But when you're kind of putting yourself in a position where you're not spending money like that, so you have to be a little bit more creative with your time. Even just taking your kids to the park or going for a hike somewhere, that, you know, you're just kind of incorporating like family time that's a little bit more pure, instead of like going to a movie or, you know, again, an arcade where there's a lot of different distractions. For us, like, again, we go hiking, we go, you know, we make sandwiches and picnics and stuff, and we just are a little bit more focused and intentional with family time. And, let's see, sorry, I'm just reading the comments real quick. I get so distracted, see. Okay, let's see. Okay, so just joined. What are the basic guidelines? Okay, so like I was mentioning earlier, it is basically whatever you want. So typically the way we do the no spend is we don't have like personal spend money or eat out money, and we try to be, you know, a little bit more intentional with like groceries and things like that, like not as wasteful, try to be a little bit better with like, you know, eating leftovers. But you know, if you want to go out to eat and you want to just maybe budget a little bit for that, like again, kind of like a cheat night, I think that's totally fine. Also, if you have some pre-existing obligations, like a lot of people say, well, I have a birthday party to go to, or my kid's birthday is that month, kind of like, what do I do for that? I still think it's totally fine, obviously, to, you know, buy birthday presents for your children. Like, obviously don't, you know, not get them anything because it's a no spend, but I just think that maybe you should look at your budget and see what it is that you can maybe cut out this month, what you can live without. And so that's why I think like eating out and like not eating out and not having personal spend money is usually kind of like the first things to go, because it's kind of easy for you to cut those things out. But again, if you have like a trip to go to, like where you're visiting somebody, you should still totally do that. Let's see. Let's see. Hi, Scott. Hi, I've been watching since baby step 1 video. Oh, that's a long time. Yeah, so I think I'm only going to be on here for a few more minutes. Like I said, I wanted to reach at least like half an hour. So I'm at 23 minutes now. So again, if you guys have any more questions, I'm real excited about the no spend. Years past, whenever I've done it, I have been working. And so this is the first year that I'm not working a full-time job anymore. So I definitely have more time to dedicate to no spend January like videos. So if you guys have any requests as far as content that you want to see, please leave me suggestions, because I'm definitely interested. Let's see. What baby steps are you guys on? Or are y'all doing the Dave Ramsey thing? Mia, I plan on cleaning out my freezer on the no spend. There you go. Angie, love your weekend check-ins during a no spend. And see, and that's why those are great, but I can technically change those just because I am home during the day now. So I can technically do, I was kind of thinking about doing like little like bits throughout the week, maybe like day in the lifestyle, or like little like part of me was thinking about doing like little fun challenges throughout the week, like, okay, today focus on this, or tomorrow focus on whatever. Maybe a budgeting video on no spend month. So I will be doing live cash envelopes videos starting at the beginning of the month. And so that's kind of what that is, like kind of sharing with you guys like our cash envelopes for that month and what we're going to be spending money on. A weekly blog, like she's in her apron. Yeah, that would be fun. I like the weekly check-in vlogs while you do a no spend month too. Sorry, I sound awful. I was thinking I was a little bit better, but I definitely still have the crud. maybe you could do more live streams during the week or daily videos with tips and challenges. See, I think the challenge part is kind of fun because some people have a little bit of trouble, I guess, like finding things to do, especially like on the weekends when they're like, what do we do? You know, we're kind of bored. Or like, what do I do today if it's a no spend, you know? And I have a lot of ideas. Like, I'm such a homebody, so I like to do stuff around the house and clean and like deep clean and all that stuff. So maybe I can do some videos where I share with you guys kind of like what I'm doing, and you guys can do it too. The pantry purge again. Yes, again, we're kind of doing that right now because we just had a lot of food like after Thanksgiving, and I've been kind of bad with like overbuying the last few months, and so I definitely will still do it in January. My goal is to get our pantry like clear before I go to the grocery store. I know a lot of people like to have stockpile of food, but I'm trying to embrace a little bit more of a minimalistic lifestyle. And so I just have an overage of food right now that I would like to go through. Mary, for our no spend, we will cut out fast food or eating out altogether, since that's big financial saver for us because we tend to eat out so much. That's exactly what we do. We have improved over the last few years, but we used to be awful with eating out. It was just, I don't know, we just would eat out just all the time. It's amazing how much it adds up when you go out to eat. I love your dinner videos. Thanks, Ginger. I need to, I haven't filmed some of those in a while because everything we've been eating is kind of stuff I've showed y'all already. So I kind of feel like that's boring. Like you've already seen the chicken, like crispy chicken salad, you know, which is what we're having for dinner tonight. And so I need to be better about variety. I'm so bad. Hi, Mindy. A video on how you save on entertainment for the family and what y'all do as far as entertainment. Yes, Anna, that's a good suggestion. And snacks from scratch too. Do brownies count as snacks? Yeah, brownies and milkshakes. Does that count as snacks? So again, I'm probably going to wrap this up here. If you guys have any last minute questions, just make sure you ask them real quick. And before I sign off, again, we're supposed to be getting like, they said about 6 o'clock. It's like 100% chance of rains. 100% chance of rains. I didn't want to be on here and the video was like cutting in and out as far as connection and stuff like that. Financial Freedom with Manny, a video about spring cleaning. I love cleaning videos. Oh my gosh, those are absolutely my favorite. Let's see. Any suggestions on saving money on groceries for special diets? Gluten and dairy free here. Gosh, I don't know. Yeah, gluten free and dairy free. You know, I usually turn to Pinterest for a lot of motivation on that kind of stuff. So that would maybe be my advice. I mean, I'm sure you do that obviously, but just do, yeah, I'm not really sure on that one actually. Do not buy packaged products and shop sales on produce and freeze it. That's a good one. Freezing produce. That's something I definitely need to be better about. Okay. So again, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. So of course, thank you everyone who joined in. I'm really excited about the No Spend January. I think it's going to be awesome this year. I'm going to have a little bit more time to dedicate to it. Of course, the twins are going to be here, so they'll help me along. It's kind of easy to not spend money when you have to like just play with them, and so it's not like we're gonna be tempted to like go on a vacation or something like that. But again, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. So thanks so much for joining me, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. And what is today? Today's Saturday. Yes. So go watch some Christmas movies. Enjoy the last few days or a few weeks before the no spend. And thank you very much, Mia. I do feel a lot better than I did. I felt awful a few days ago. Okay, thanks, Anna. Bye, Mary. Okay, so I will talk to you guys later. Bye.